Today's show is brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering our listeners a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. Just go to audibletrial.com/PBT and browse an unmatched selection of audio programs. Download a title and start listening. It's that easy. Go to audibletrial.com/PBT. Alright, ladies and germs, welcome back to another episode of Peanut Butter and Triggered. I am your main dude for today, Jay Eastwood. We are missing one of our boy wonders, Scott. We have the other boy wonder, the good boy wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about the ad-libs. All about the ad-libs, baby.
That's Jacob. Jacob, how have you been?
Good. And if anybody doesn't know what ad-libs are, it's when they listen to rap music and they go, like in the background you hear, I do. Yeah. Those are ad-libs. But I'm doing great.
Can you try some different types of ad-libs?
Yeah, who do you want?
I just want to hear different examples of ad-libs.
I don't want to go and do it. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he gonna do. Don't do. Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's. I know.
So, anyways, I just wanted to cover a few things. We're gonna have a quick episode today. There's really not too much to cover. Jacob's gonna be ad-libbing as I talk, which is fine.
Do.
So, what we're gonna cover today, and I would love to hear Jacob's New Year's resolution. I personally don't have a crazy New Year's resolution, but that's what we'll cover first. We're going to cover a little bit of news. There's only a couple pieces. We're going to go over our playing, doing, watching. And then I know that this is a main staple whenever Scott doesn't join us. We're going to be covering some commercials. So sit back and strap in your safety belt, kids, because you're going to be in for a bumpy ride. First, Jacob, please tell me your New Year's resolution.
So, a little pretext before this. Jay actually asked me before we started. He said, "Hey, do you have any New Year's resolutions?" I was like, "Yeah, FBGM." And he's like, "What is that?" And basically, we're holding it off till we actually started recording. But yeah, FBGM is pretty much my New Year's resolution, probably for all of 2021. It stands for "Fuck Bitches, Get Money," and I'm gonna live by that this year.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna fuck bitches, and I'm gonna get money.
Yeah, but like, what would be an example of that?
Basically, it boils down to I'm making an OnlyFans. If anybody wants to subscribe, just let me know. Just follow me on Instagram, and I can actually give you my link.
What's your screen name gonna be? Jacob Horror.
Oh, no, Jacob Boner.
That your signature move?
Yeah. I don't know if you ever watched. There's this one movie. I actually don't remember what movie it is, but like they're trying these new sex positions, and one guy he's like laying at the bottom or like on the floor, and the wife is like on the couch, and she does like a front flip on his dick, and they're like, "Oh!" That's gonna be.
I watch some gay porn every once in a while.
So, did you say that? Did you watch that movie and you were referring to a porno movie?
No, it wasn't a porno. I can't remember what it was. It was a movie like Hall Pass, I think. I think that was the movie.
Dude, I have a feeling you watched like all those types of movies, like Hall Pass, Old School. You probably watch Wedding Crashers,
all the American Pies,
even the shitty ones, like the ones without Stifler.
Yeah. Oh, Revenge of the Nerds. That one's pretty good.
You watch Revenge of the Nerds?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Huh. That one hit pretty close to home, huh?
Best part is the pie eating contest.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the part where that guy was pretending he was another guy and he sexually assaulted that one girl inside the bouncy castle.
Dude, she totally wanted it. She was fucking undressing him with her eyes. And also, actually, I think the most quotable thing in that whole movie is when they like did that mission to put hidden cameras inside the girls' locker rooms, and the guy's like, "We have Bush."
The most quotable scene is when Ogre sees all the nerds driving past, and then he goes, "Nerds!"
That part's actually pretty quotable too.
That's the most quotable.
Probably. Nobody ever remembers the part when I say "we have Bush." Nobody ever remembers that.
I think I remember that. I haven't seen that movie in ages, though.
Yeah,
so
well, it still holds up today.
What's that?
Still holds up today, I think.
It probably does, but there's probably like some minor details that age poorly, like specifically the bouncy castle scene, or was it a funhouse? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think I smell a movie coming up.
Oh, all right. We might have to reboot this movie of the month thing because we still haven't watched Scott's movie of the month.
Hey, fuck that. Scott didn't watch my movie, okay?
I know, he watched mine, and I watched yours, and nobody watched Scott's.
Good.
Man, our communication sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway, my New Year's resolution is to, I guess, start a normal sleeping schedule because I don't really sleep that well. I wake up in the middle of the night. Okay, what do you think my New Year's resolution should be then? You fucking
I don't
bitch.
know. Make an OnlyFans with me.
Alright, my New Year's resolution is to make an OnlyFans with Jacob.
Yes. Yes.
But I don't know what we'd even do.
You want to know how masturbating so loud makes it so my mic doesn't pick it up?
Something like that.
And then we do this.
That was gross.
It's just that last slurp is just ugh.
Alright, so do you I think the only pieces of news that we have are the pieces of news that I put in our text channel, but Jacob, do you have any other pieces of news?
Actually, thanks for not skipping over me, Jay, because I have a tiny, teensy, eensy, weensy bit of news.
If it's about your OnlyFans, I'm sick of hearing about it.
Yeah, so basically everybody making an OnlyFans. No, I'm not talking about that anymore. So just basically Apex came out with a new update. They just basically added a portion of their map where it's actually pretty cool. You go into this like boxing arena, and nobody can shoot in, nobody can use guns in it. It's only melee, and they put like
say that again.
A bunch of melee.
What's melee?
Like physical attacks, like punches. You can only punch each other. How do you pronounce it?
I think it's pronounced melee.
Melee.
Yeah.
Dude, I've heard all of them.
Yeah, it's melee.
Anyway, before you corrected me incorrectly.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Basically, it's super fun. It's really fun right now because it's so new that you like when you drop in, you literally have just 20 people just beating the shit out of people, and then after you like beat the shit out of 20 people, like 10 more people roll up. That's pretty much it for the news. It's actually kicked off pretty good.
I feel like that would be a really good mode for like a lot of the other like battle royale games. It levels the playing field, and I don't know. I feel like there's really no edge that anybody would really have, and probably make it a lot more fun.
It isn't. That's a fun thing too, and everybody's kind of like when you go in, everybody throws on boxing gloves on their character, and it actually changes like the animation of how you fight. So it's actually harder to punch because it's a different way of attacking. They just added it into the game, so it's something fresh. It's something new. I like the fact that you could just beat the shit out of people and you don't have to worry about people outside of the boxing ring with guns because they can't shoot in. And the only way for them to actually attack you is to go into the ring and punch you. But dude, there's like so many moments where like, dude, me and my friends will like go in and we'll just beat the shit out of this one dude and you just like bully him. And it's just so funny.
Do certain characters have like better reach and like faster punches?
No, but 2 characters take less damage, so they actually it's 4 hits to down somebody. But for the other characters, I think it's 5 hits. The other 2 characters, it's one more.
So everybody picks those characters, right? The 2 that take less damage.
No, because they're also like the biggest, slowest fucking characters in the game, and I mean they're okay, but like most people, I mean like if you were gonna stay in the arena the entire game, yeah, they'd be the best. But it's like there's so much more than that. Like you go into the arena and then after the arena, if you choose these 2 characters, like they're probably, I'd say like bottom 5% characters. Like nobody usually plays them.
So this is going to be before your time because I think you were just born. But GoldenEye had a mode that was called
Dude.
Slappers Only.
Yes.
So it's
Fucking
that.
love that with the karate chop.
Yeah. But the problem
dude.
there is if you
One
picked
hit kill.
Odd Job, it was almost impossible to hit him, and he could just go to town on you. And it doesn't matter if
really?
he hit you in the chest or the legs; it still took the same amount of health away.
It's kind of disrespectful that you think that 64 was before my time.
It was. You were born in '96,
Yeah.
so let me just do a quick Google search and find out when GoldenEye came out.
Okay.
Let's see here. So, nope, that's the movie. That came out in 95. So, that was before your time. The video game came out in 1997. Pardon me. You were 1.
And when did Xbox come out?
Oh, are you talking about the reboot one?
No. I played it on 64, but my
Okay.
console after Xbox after 64 was Xbox. 2001.
Damn.
So I was like 5. I mean, I was playing it as a kid, definitely. Like, I was pretty young, like 5, 6. I was also, dude, there's so many games that you wouldn't expect me to play. Like, I actually was one of the few people that played EverQuest, which came out in 1999. So I was like 5 or 6 years old playing an MMORPG at the time. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I remember my brother talking about this video game, not because he played it, but because he knew he knew 2 guys that played it, and they were super into EverQuest. And one time they were smoking out of like a 6-foot bong, and there was like a moment of silence. And Robert was the guy that was like really good at EverQuest, and he had like really high level characters and stuff. And this other guy named Tom just like interrupted the moment of silence. He's like, "Rob, you gotta power level my alt, bro." And he was like, "No, fuck you, fool. I'm not doing it. Stop asking me." I don't understand why he didn't want to power level his alt. Whatever
Dude.
the fuck that means.
Leveling in EverQuest was like a different fucking breed.
Why?
Dude, my uncle played EverQuest for like 8 years and got to like level 40.
Damn, that's a grind.
Let's see. No, not 8 years. He played it for 5 or 6 years. Got to like level 42, and I think the cap was like level, I don't know, like level 60 or 70. But the thing about like EverQuest was, so like in WoW, you do quests, you get XP from quests and stuff. EverQuest was straight up like, all right, well, here you go kill shit. And
You only got experience from killing enemies?
only killing enemies. And it got to a point where you get so high level that, dude, you could literally kill people all day, and you'd get like 10% of your XP. And
Jesus.
also those people, like killing maybe like 5 or like, no, not 5 or 6, maybe killing like 20 to 30 people took like 5 or 6 hours.
Damn, dude. So is power leveling essentially just like everybody levels up when you take down an enemy that's in your clan? It's just residual.
I don't know how
like,
it worked in EverQuest, but like how it would work in WoW is basically like I would invite you to my group, and then I would kill higher level creatures, so you would get more XP.
you get a lot.
Yeah. But that's basically
That's probably what it was in EverQuest.
I think that's what it was in EverQuest too.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, I played that GoldenEye. The only reason I really played most of these is because my uncle played them all growing up, and like naturally there was 5 of us growing up, and so like what not to entertain us with other than a game that plays 4 people.
And this is the uncle that your father left you with when he abandoned you?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But I played Mario Kart, GoldenEye. Actually, I think throwing knives was more fun than the karate chopping.
Dude, remote mines were the best. I like just throwing them and exploding them in front of people.
I don't remember remote mines.
Basically, they were just mines that you had to detonate manually.
I remember the fucking campaign being impossible. Like, fucking impossible.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I could not play the campaign. I was so young, though.
Yeah, you should go back and play. It's hard to actually move now. Because like
Yeah.
I'm used to 2 joysticks, 2 axis, and there's only a single axis joystick, so it's hard to move around.
Yeah, I don't think you can move and look at the same time. I think you have to look and then move, right?
You can if you strafe.
Yeah. No, you're right. Well, no, because you can't. Yeah, well, I guess you're moving and your screen's moving with you when you do that.
Yeah.
But that's the only way to do it. You can't actually like look left and go forward at the same time.
You can if you're strafing and moving forward at the same time. Sometimes it's actually faster to move that way.
Well, have you ever like played a game and you like remember you could never get past this fucking level, like no matter how hard you tried, and you picked it up years later and it was just like boom, got it instantly?
Yes. Have you ever
Shit
happened
pisses me
to do the opposite, where you're like, oh, I used to destroy this video game, and then you can't get past the first level?
Nope, I've never been that bad.
Oh. Well, dude,
Must be just you.
I play the NES suite all the time on the Switch, and like the Super Mario levels are actually really hard for me now. I can't seem to get. Well, it might be the controllers too, because they're way different, but I can't seem to do well with that.
Yeah, you're used to shitty controllers that don't work half the time.
No, I'm used to shitty controllers that are literally just rectangles with like 5 buttons on them.
Dude, did you remember to put your glasses on?
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Bruh.
Yeah, well, I do the same thing, so.
You don't even
Well,
wear
I wouldn't
glasses.
actually. I'm not. Huh? What?
You don't even wear glasses.
No, I choose to be blind.
Jacob, it boggles my fucking mind about you. You have like insane back pain, and you're like, weak mindset, bro. I'm not a fucking weak-minded fool. My back doesn't hurt me. It doesn't debilitate me. Meanwhile, you just live your life in pain. And also,
Yeah.
meanwhile, you can't fucking see anything because you don't get glasses that'll correct your vision. It's super easy. You could probably even wear contacts, but you know what? Go for it.
Actually, what they said. Well, oh yeah, no, it would correct my vision. No, you're right. Yeah. Well, dude, I used to get made fun
What do you
of.
think it's gonna do? Give you X-ray vision?
Well, no, because lazy eyes are actually one of those things that you can fix. So, like, if you're young
Oh.
enough, so the reason that mine is permanent is because if they catch it when you're like first, second, third, fourth, fifth grade, and you're still developing, that's what the eye patch is for. You cover your dominant eye, and it tells your body to use your good eye, and then you're good. Your body, like your brain, knows how to use this eye. But they caught it so late that they're just like, yeah, I guess you're fucked.
You're only telling half of the story here, Jacob. So
Well,
for the
I
listeners
have
out
half
there,
my vision.
you okay? Hang on. So for those of you listening out there, you guys have no idea what Jacob looks like. I think that you don't necessarily struggle with just a cross-eyed. Jacob, half of
Not
Jacob's
cross-eyed.
face is actually lower than the other half of his face, like structurally.
Dude,
His
straight up,
his
that's
skull
just
is a
depression.
little bit deformed.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
that's your problem.
dude, I found this divot in my skull the other day, and I've just like had this my whole life, dude. And I like literally, I'm not even kidding. Like 2 months ago, I was like feeling it. And I was like, you know what? I don't have that on the other side. And I was like, dude, I straight up just have this like divot in my fucking skull on my right side.
Man, that explains a lot.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm so fucking
You know-
smart, dude. My brain's trying to explode out of my head.
Wait, it's a divot. It's not like a
Shut up.
bulge. I shouldn't just make fun of the way you look. I'm gonna make fun of the way I look too. So for all of you out there that have no idea what I look like, I'm kind of a freak too, just like Jacob. My
In
eyes are
bed?
set too close
Oh.
to each other, so I'm basically a cyclops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he looks normal with his glasses though.
Yeah, but when I take my glasses off, all bets are
Yeah,
off.
it's like like pigeon toed. You're like pigeon eyed.
Yeah.
And I just look stupid. 24/7.
Well, it's not your fault. Like it looks like half of your face melted.
I know. It looks like Scarface.
I was thinking it looked more like Quasimodo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No way.
Quasimodo.
That guy's whole fucking half of his head is shifted down. Mine's just like my
That's
face.
what
is
I'm.
a little
That's what I'm telling you,
No, dude, like his fucking chin and like the other, like the top of his skull.
Jacob. I know you've seen your face every day for the entirety of your life, but I worked with you for a while. I'm telling you, man, half of your face does that.
Dude, I'm telling you straight up, I never wore my glasses, dude. I don't know what my fucking face looks like. I'm blind.
That's right. You won't wear your glasses because you don't have a weak mindset?
Yeah, dude, if I put my glasses on, then I'm just a sim.
Okay. Anyways, let's move on to news. I don't know how we got off on these tangents, by the way. There's literally 2 other pieces of news.
Oh, it's been a quick podcast.
Let's breeze through these. One of them is actually super brand new. Twitch removes the PogChamp emote following tweets by Gootex. What'd you say?
Poggers? That's a short word for PogChamp.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what that means. Jacob, you're gonna have to explain this to me. What the fuck is PogChamp?
Yeah. Actually, Jay before this didn't even believe me that I knew what it was because I actually had to type it into Google, but it was only because PogChamp's a really hard word to describe. Poggers is basically like if somebody gets like wrecked in a game, but like in a funny way, you can say like poggers, or if like something like good happens, or like if something like if you open a chest and like I don't know, like a legendary whatever stupid thing is in there, you can go like, oh dude, poggers. So that's how to like use the word. But when I looked up the definition to make it a little bit easier to kind of explain what it means, it says poggers is a variant of the original Twitch.tv emote PogChamp. The word poggers is used to express excitement during a game when something exciting occurs. So that's pretty much what poggers means. But you can go on to explain why it actually got kicked off.
Sure. So the guy that the emote originated from, his name is Ryan Gutierrez. Apparently so when you hear this, it'll be a day after, or maybe even day of, because I'll see if I can just release the podcast tonight. But the Capitol was stormed by a bunch of MAGA protesters, and somebody eventually died. And then what ended up happening is he made a tweet that was sympathizing with MAGA protesters, so it politicized it, and then they just pulled the emote altogether because I think they want to separate themselves from anything political. So, no more PogChamp. There you go.
Dude, that guy,
Yeah.
Okay, when you said his name was Ryan, it actually looks like, do you remember the old YouTube video, How to be Ninja, How to be Nerd, How to be Emo?
Yeah. It
looks
exactly
like Ryan
him.
Nigahiga. It literally looks like him.
Yeah.
Like straight up. I was like, wait, is that like the actual Ryan? Because he also streams on Twitch too.
Well, and they have like the same haircut and kind of like the same facial structure.
Yeah.
This next one's going to hit really close to home for Jacob, because I think this is your dad, right?
Stepdad.
One of his stepdads. So this guy named Jared Nandin, the World of Warcraft South Park cosplayer, he dies. He did die. He died of COVID complications. And if you're all wondering, apparently he dressed up exactly like the World of Warcraft character in the South Park episode. He's the bald fat guy. Looks dead on, but Jacob knew him pretty well.
Yeah, I watched a lot of his video, and I didn't know him at all, actually. But I remember that cosplay. That was, I think, the year before I went.
Too bad it wasn't the year you did go, because then you probably would have asked him to pull your finger or whatever you did. Oh, no, you flicked the guy. That's what it was.
Yeah, oh, dude, you got something on your shirt.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Man.
Dude, you know what's actually kind of funny? If you click on the picture and look at it,
yeah,
it looks like, I don't think that's his normal haircut. He like literally straight up cut it like that for the cosplay.
Yeah, he normally has long hair that I think he would either like let down in a shag or he'd pull back into a ponytail. So he actually had a full head of hair before he died. Just he went full on like balls to the wall for this cosplay to look exactly like this guy. He even turns his chin inwards, accentuated double chin. Don't get me wrong, he's still very large, but he committed to it.
I mean, he's even got the wrist thing on too. That's like super minor detail that most people probably wouldn't get.
I didn't. Well, anyways, that's it for news. Jacob, we're going to move on to playing, doing, watching, except for your situation, you're most likely playing Apex or WoW. You're most likely building a fence or moving something from one part of your house to the other. So let's move on to what you're watching.
Okay.
Unless I missed something.
I'm also actually playing some motherfucking Super Smash Bros.
Oh,
Because I just got. Well, I already had a Nintendo Switch. I just had the Lite though, and today I picked up the full Mac Daddy Nintendo Switch.
right before the Pro comes out.
Right before the fucking Pro comes out. Yeah, I don't really care about the Pro, to be honest.
You don't even know what it is yet.
I don't care, dude. It's to play. I literally bought a Switch to play Super Smash Bros. I never would have bought a Switch outside of that. The only reason I had a Switch before that was so Kylie could play Animal Crossing.
Oh, that's right.
So I literally that Switch I had, I have never even played it before, ever, not even one time. But the reason I got a Switch to play Smash Bros was because me, my two cousins, and our like best friend, we did our annual Super Smashed, where we basically play Super Smash Bros. Make it a drinking game, and it's really fucking fun. My cousin is in the military now. He's in the Air Force. He lives in California, so he actually drove up 8 hours to come. Actually, he proposed to his girlfriend, so congrats, Tony.
I'm coming.
yeah. And next thing's kids. But so we played Smash, and we basically were like, dude, let's just, because we all have Switches except for Tony. We're like, dude, let's play. And I was like, I'm not about to play Smash on a Switch Lite and buying a Switch. So, that's it for playing. Actually, my in-laws just moved in fully. Because we're building that apartment. It's a garage with an apartment on top, and they're gonna rent that out from me. And then watching. Oh, Jay, I got a little something new for you for watching. You ready?
Jesus, let's hear it. Is it anime?
No, it's not actually.
All right.
So I think I already announced this last time, but the last final season of Supernatural has come out on Netflix, where you can finally watch like the last 5 or 6 episodes because they hadn't aired because of COVID. And I will say that it ended, and if I had to rate the last scene on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it was probably a 4 out of 10.
I like it a lot.
Like, not even close.
And
that's hard for me to say because I'm usually not very critical, but I'm really critical when it comes to whole TV series. I'm just not critical in movies.
It's not my pick, it sucks.
That sounds like me.
It's Scott, actually.
I know. It sounds like maybe it's Scott mimicking me.
It's not. It was before your time.
Oh. But, are you going to watch Supernatural or anything? I don't really want to do spoilers, but basically something happens, and it's just it's kind of like a easy way out of the whole series. It was so dumb. And then they ended it with the way they ended the TV series was fine. It's just the way that they initiated the ending, I think, was just so like atrocious that I almost kind of ruined the last episode for me.
So you want to know if I'm going to watch Supernatural?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to watch it.
That's pretty dope. Do you want me to go into spoiler territory real quick?
Yeah, this is your one chance to turn back now, listeners. If you don't want any spoilers for Supernatural, then you might want to skip forward, maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds?
Yeah, I'll do 40 seconds. I'll make it really quick.
All right.
So, basically, there is a fence. So, they're in a barn, and those, like a rebar? It's like a steel thing that, like, sticks out.
We know what rebar is.
Okay, I don't know. So basically they're like, oh, there's vampires in this area. And by the way, they fucking beat God. They beat literal God. And they're fighting a vampire. And the vampire tackles Dean and hits him into a post. And he gets stabbed by a fucking piece of rebar in a post and dies. Meanwhile, this whole fucking time... Yeah, he was like, oh, that feels good. No, dude, meanwhile, like, this whole time, like, dude, he's fighting God, he's fighting demigods, he's fighting he fought the alpha vampire, dude, he's been to hell and back, he became a demon, like, dude, there's so many things that, like, you can't even, like, it's like building somebody up and then saying, oh yeah, they stepped on a nail and died. And then you're just like, what?
Did he like fist fight God?
Yeah, actually, he straight up took swings from God. Like, dude, God was about to snap him out of existence, and he's like, you know what? Let's do this the old-fashioned way, and just starts beating the shit out of him. And he dies to a fucking piece of metal sticking out of wood. Dude, if they would have played that fucking song, that music, right after he got stabbed, and just ended the whole thing, that would have been so troll.
Yeah, well,
But basically,
they had their
Dean
chance.
dies, goes to heaven, and then Sam lives his long life at the very end, grows old, dies with a family, and then meets Dean in heaven, and that's the end. Which
this is much more than 40 seconds.
All right, so everybody, that's my spoiler. The ending was dumb. I mean, the ending was fine. That scene was dumb. That was so dumb. They could have ended it way better.
Yeah, so wait a minute. He goes to heaven with God after he beat the shit out of God?
No, they beat God. They didn't beat the shit out of God, but they beat God. If that makes sense.
So they beat him up, and they're like, yeah, you know what? You can come to heaven even after you beat me.
They didn't really beat him up physically, but they fought him plenty of times. Oh, like, here's an example. Dean straight up, like, killed Death. The Grim Reaper. Who is going to actually end up reaping God in the end of the whole
What is he going to do to God?
Huh?
What is he going to do to God?
He's going to reap God. Kill God.
He's going to reap God?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard.
Anyway.
So yeah, dude, Dean killed the fucking Grim Reaper, and dude, there's so many better ways you could have killed this man, and you just did, like, the worst to a fucking vampire, and the vampire wasn't even, like, it was a no-name, masked dude, nobody knew who he fucking was, it wasn't anybody special, the guy just straight up just tackled him. No, it doesn't even have a name. So,
if you had to pick his name, what would it be?
Hi guys, it's me Scott.
Yeah, that would be his name. Just take off his mask. Hi guys, me Scott.
Hi guys, it's me Scott.
Damn, you're killing it with the sounds today.
Yeah, I'm trying to fill the silence there.
We're trying to get to this thing to an hour or so.
No, I don't want to do an hour. Come on.
Yeah,
we're already halfway. I don't want to do an hour.
Okay.
So,
all right.
What else are you watching?
Go ahead.
You got to be watching something else.
No, currently I'm watching Naruto. We're almost actually done with Naruto. We're almost about to move on to Shippuden, the next season.
So I was talking to somebody today at work, and they were talking to another coworker, and they were talking about some fucking anime. And he goes, "So what are you watching it on? Crunchyroll?" And then I think somebody was like, so my coworker Rolando was like, "No, I'm watching it on, like, Funimation." And I was like, there are more versions of Crunchyroll. How many Crunchyrolls do there need to be? I'm asking you.
Oh, is that a question?
Yeah.
There's two main ones. Crunchyroll, okay. Funimation. But I mean, Netflix is also a good source because Netflix has their Netflix exclusives. And then actually Hulu is partnered with Funimation. So a lot of the stuff on Hulu is actually also on Funimation.
That's weird. He totally said that. That's crazy. So then I was talking to Cody, the other guy, and I was like, hey, did you ever get a chance to work with Jacob? And he goes, I don't think so. I was like, man, you guys could have talked about anime, like, all day. He was like, oh, really? Does he like anime? And I had to laugh out loud. I was like, dude, he doesn't just like anime. That's literally the only thing he watches. We have to make him watch a movie every month, and it's not anime. Aside from that, he only watches anime. And he's like, wow, I'm Asian, and I don't even like anime that much.
Hey, Jake, can you turn your camera real quick? Or check my camera out real quick?
Yeah, I can. Why?
You can let the listeners know.
Something weird. Is it going to be something weird?
No.
Oh, your Naruto t-shirt? That's great.
Just to let the listeners know I am a weeb.
Well, I mean, I think you prove that every week.
Oh, I also put these lights up. Do you like them?
Yeah, they're beautiful. How long did that take you?
2 hours.
Damn, dude, you have a better setup than me over there. That's like pro level. I should be
Oh, I know.
putting up
Dude.
some lights
I'm
like
actually
that.
a gamer now.
Oh, you're a gamer girl?
Yeah. I wasn't a gamer. Now I got RGB, so I'm pretty much a gamer.
Oh, it's killer. So I feel like we had. Oh yeah, I didn't cover my playing, doing, watching. Dude, this is actually kind of a big deal. So for all of you out there, you know that I watch trashy reality. Married at First Sight came back. 600 Pound Life came back. RuPaul's Drag Race came back. And I have to say, in an order of like lame to banger, Married at First Sight, it's starting off a little slow, but there's this one guy that's basically a sociopath, so I have a feeling that along with him being like a crazy villain during the season, we're probably going to get some really shitty COVID things happen. So that's going to be a good one. So far, I'm giving that a B-. 600 Pound Life. Holy shit. After being in a hiatus from 600 Pound Life for an entire season, which feels like a year. I can't remember the last time I watched it. It's jarring. They started off with a person that tipped the scales nearly to 1,000 pounds. For most of it, she's 800 to 900 pounds. It's fucking gross, dude. The intro is more startling because you actually get to see more of the kind of shit that they cook up for themselves, and it's always something like it's always like good food mixed with other good food, topped with some sort of sauce that makes it look completely disgusting. I'm talking like nachos mixed with like macaroni and cheese with like mayonnaise on top or something like that.
Dude, you said good thing and a good thing, and then something on top to make it a bad thing. That's like a good thing mixed with a good thing that makes it a bad thing that adds another bad thing.
No, like two good things mixed together, topped with a sauce to make it a terrible thing.
Like, okay, I get what you're saying.
So
The way I listened to it first was like you said, like two good things put together, and it's still a good thing, but you meant
yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. So 600 Pound Life. Right now, I'm giving an A. Like straight out the gate. I only saw one episode. It's a total banger. And
you know what I've
I
always
don't think it
wondered?
can get much better.
How much do you think their legs weigh, or just one leg?
Dude, easily 100 pounds.
Oh, dude, it's got to be
Easily.
more than that, like 250.
Oh, I'm just going like by the average because some of them have lymphedema and some of them don't. So like the ones that have like lymphedema, yeah, they could be 200, 300 pound legs. It's
Dude, that's
fucking crazy.
A leg that weighs more than me, just one fucking leg on a human being, weighs more than my
And-
whole body.
These are normal sized people too, like height wise too. So they're probably around anywhere from like 5'7" to 5'9". Their leg is probably like 2 feet tall. So something that's
God.
maybe double your weight but half your height. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about that, because Kylie said because she's a CNA at Kaiser, but like sometimes people get hurt, but she was like, yeah, like lifting a leg can be 1, 2, 300 pounds. It's like, dude, I never even thought about that. That's crazy.
I never thought about that either. Because I think about my leg. My leg's probably like, what,
10
30
pounds.
pounds? I got a
Yeah,
pretty
oh,
nice
yeah.
leg.
Dude, that's so crazy.
Yeah. So, it's an A. If this is a roller coaster ride, that might be appropriate. This might be the high. But if it's not, and it gets better from here, I'm going to be in for a really bumpy ride, really. So, the next TV show that came back was RuPaul's Drag Race, Season 13. This one's a little controversial. I'm giving this an A+ because of the format change. Obviously, things have to change because of COVID, but this one feels like it's changing mainly because I think they just needed to shake this whole thing up. And it felt a little stagnant last season, especially with the finale, with COVID hitting and not really being able to go all out for the final competition. But so for those of you that do watch it, basically they usually have all the drag queens meet in the workroom, and they throw shade at each other and read each other for filth. And the last thing that they end up doing is doing like a a maxi challenge to find out who gets eliminated, and then they lip sync for their life. This time, only 2 drag queens meet at a time. They lip sync for their life. The winner moves on. The loser goes to what's called a pork chop. Pork chop elimination room? And from what it looks like, they will all have to come to a consensus to find out which drag queen officially gets eliminated. It's fucking crazy. People are hating this this sort of format just because it puts them on an emotional roller coaster. I love it because it forces every single drag queen to at least lip sync once. We get to see what they're good at when it comes to lip syncing. We get to see why they're creative. We get to see how they do under pressure, because this is like, spontaneous pressure that they have to think on their feet for, no pun intended. It was fantastic. I can't wait for next week. This one's getting an A+ for me.
It'd be cool as if like they had a lip syncing competition, but they made them choose between like 5 songs that they would randomly play at the start of it, and then they'd have to just like improv the whole thing.
Oh shit!
Dude,
like,
that'd be dope.
Sing the whole thing or lip sync?
Just be like, all right, choose 5 songs that you want to lip sync to. When you start, we're gonna play one of them, but you're not gonna know which one it is.
Oh well, they kind of do that already with Drag Race. They get a list of songs they have to like create lip sync like choreography to, but they don't know what they're lip syncing to, and they might not even have to lip sync to any of them.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
So like whatever they wear on the runway that week, they better be able to make like a subtle adjustment to their wardrobe to be able to do a lip sync battle, because we're talking most likely death drops, flips, like hardcore dancing, handstands, you name it. And if they can't move in whatever they're dressed in, then there's a pretty good chance that they're going home.
Dude, straight up just wear 5 different outfits, you'll be fine.
You can't. You can only wear one outfit on the runway.
One outfit, but you can have anything underneath, right?
Exactly. Those are called reveals, my brother.
5
They
outfits.
They do that kind of shit all the time.
Yeah, so you do 5 different ones, and whatever song you play, you just go take it off real quick.
Make it modular.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's killer.
Real quick on watching,
yeah.
actually, I have something. Because did you watch Bachelor?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Never mind.
No, go ahead, cover it.
No,
I'm sure there are listeners out there that watch it.
He's on the 5th girl that he kicked off of the season now. That's his new girlfriend.
Who?
So, like, Pete the pilot was one of the Bachelors. Yeah. And he's broken up with the girl that won. He dated a different girl. Now he's dating the girl that came in 5th on The Bachelor.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Is he just moving his way down the line?
I think so. I think he just wants to see how many he can hit in 2020, leave it all behind him so he can start New Year, new him.
Do you all have the same New Year's resolution?
Who?
You and Pete the pilot?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's terrible. So,
but continue.
You don't have anything else you watch?
Well,
I do.
Oh.
And you will.
Oh.
I think you know where this is going. Everybody that's listened to an episode without Scotty, we always like to cover commercials. And I've brought 3 good commercials to the table. Scott, I wish you could see these. But, Jacob, this is the first time I think that you've seen some of these commercials. I want to get your reactions on them. Give me a second. Let me pull up my screen because I want to pop this out. Okay. So, the first commercial is an example of a commercial I hate because it's a really tired concept. It's a Febreze Air Effects commercial. And the thing I really hate about a lot of these like detergent commercials or like air freshener commercials, they exaggerate how well something smells. And what I mean by that, they're taking these giant inhales of whatever it is and they're throwing their arms around and they have this like really pleasant look on their face. Jacob, can you go ahead and roll this first commercial, please?
Yeah. Actually, before I start this, do you hate Axe commercials?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Cool. I'll start it.
Not getting any noise. It's not working. Wonderful. Let me see if I can play it then.
Oh, did you not get any audio?
No.
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry.
I'm sitting there telling you I'm not getting the audio.
I couldn't hear, dude. I was jamming out to this Febreze commercial.
Oh man. Okay, so can you route your audio to the?
Yeah. Here,
Okay,
you just stream it. It's fine.
Okay. So for all of you out there, my apologies. I'm gonna share my screen with Jacob.
Oh, maybe it's because I have my camera up.
Oh. Okay. So I'm just gonna play it, Jacob. So this one's a Febreze commercial. I fucking hate this.
She's doing it again.
So there's these two kids whispering to each other, she's doing it again, while their mom is dancing and spraying Febreze all over the fucking house.
Even the toughest odors from the air. Freshen up, don't cover up. Febreze.
And a giant shit-eating grin across her face. And I understand why they're trying to make it playful. They want to make it seem like it's fun to buy a Febreze. They want to make it seem like it's fun to spray Febreze all over the place. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, Jacob. I've used Febreze. I've sprayed it on stuff. Have you ever, walked by spraying Febreze and it gets into your mouth?
Yeah, it tastes just like it smells. It's great.
No, it does not. It tastes really chemically, and, it's enough to make somebody gag a little bit. Dude. So, she's twirling, she's, doing pirouettes while she's spraying this. I know that shit's getting in her eyes. I know that shit's getting in her shit-eating grin. It's crazy. Straight up.
Downy Unstoppable Scent Booster Hood Review.
Oh, what?
Dude, your suggested is so fucking funny.
Oh, okay. We might have to watch that for ourselves. That looks tight. So, This next one, same concept, but done right. So, it's this, weird... Let me just set this one up. This lady looks fucking weird. She looks like, you know who the Red Skull is from Marvel Comics?
Yeah.
She looks like that,
She
except for if it was an old white lady. The shape of her face is all jawline and cheekbones. So she looks like if the Red Skull painted her face white and wore a blondish wig. So get a load of this. She smells.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, it's still fresh. Am I right? Her face looks fucking weird. So, really extravagant commercial, synchronized dancing. She appears to be a teacher or a principal. She walks through the halls and makes some kids smell her sleeve.
No,
and it's
some kids
topped
are
off with a
smelling
cherry
her.
on top. She pelvic thrusts the air, and the synchronized washing machines that have the unstoppable beads burst. So, I think that was a really excellent example of suggestion.
I'm coming.
And I think it was an excellent example of how you do the stupid smell thing right. Jacob, what do you think?
You know what I love between these two is?
What?
Is the first one is a commercial I would skip or just be like, oh my god, come on, just end. The second one is something where I'd be like, okay, I want to skip this, but you know what, if it played, I actually wouldn't mind it.
Yeah. That's the perfect way to make a commercial. So for all of you out there, go watch Febreze commercial 2019. It's horrible. Compare it to Still Fresh, Downy Unstoppables. It's an excellent commercial. If I was in charge of writing commercials, I could only hope to write a commercial like this for something as innocuous as Downy Unstoppable beads. It's really fucking cool.
It's pretty good.
Now, this next example, super ordinary commercial, nothing really special about it until you hear this motherfucker talk. It's the only thing that makes this commercial worth watching. Sorry for my lisp. Every time this commercial comes on, I can only think of Trailer Park Boys or somebody really fucking Canadian. So, get a load of this.
A lot of folks ask me why their dishwasher doesn't get everything clean. I tell them, it may be your detergent. That's why more dishwasher brands recommend Cascade Platinum. It's specially designed with the soaking, scrubbing, and rinsing built right in. And unlike Finish tablets, Cascade Platinum dissolves instantly to remove stuck-on food for sparkling clean dishes the first time. Choose a detergent that lets your dishwasher do the dishes. Cascade Platinum, the #1 recommended brand in North America.
I'm not even kidding you. I straight up bought those because of this commercial. This guy sounds so Canadian. He probably has a hockey puck and a hockey stick in the back of his Subaru Outback, and he probably dries himself off with a towel that has a Canadian flag on it. He probably calls Canadian bacon ham. He probably drinks maple syrup. I don't know. But all I know is he says, Cascade Platinum. Try Cascade Platinum, eh? It's super strange.
Also, the one thing I actually can't stand about those commercials is when they compare their product first, the other product.
Yeah.
And it clearly looks like somebody just took like a whisk and just like smeared it across the bottom of it. Like they didn't even try to clean it. This guy is incredibly attractive to me.
So I'm going through the comments on this one. Yeah, for
Who's
some
the hot
reason.
guy in the ad?
What's that?
Who's the hot guy in the ad?
People love this guy. Does anyone know the name of this actor? Everybody loves him.
I emailed
Somebody-
Cascade from months ago. They were asking who he was. They said
apparently
had their
he's a fan
advertising
favorite.
agency hire him.
He's a fan favorite. There's somebody in here that just says, I just call him Hottie McHot. Dude,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I don't know why. He looks like an ordinary
Wait.
dude to me.
Dude, go to that Febreze commercial.
Yeah, I got it. Man, this lady's face is fucking weird looking. Hey, how old are you? Actor, I don't know, somewhere between 25 and 60. That's the perfect way to describe this lady. Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody goes, she is
Kind of
so
creepy.
Tom Cruise smug with her scent confidence. I can't take it. Oh,
Kind of
man.
creepy. If this was a man smelling dirty laundry and caressing a student, it wouldn't have been in 2 minutes.
Oh my god, this is a perfect way to describe it too. Mrs. Doubtfire 2 looks weird. This lady looks like Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, that's mean. And somebody wanted to know the name of the song. Everybody, Le Freak Remix by Black Box. Somebody just said that this commercial is disturbing too. I don't mind the commercial. I think this commercial was really well done.
It's Pat.
Yeah?
What is the other one?
Febreze commercial. Let's see the comments. I'm glad they left the comments up. This video is hilarious. The lady spraying Febreze all over the counter is like, fuck it. Somebody's like, who is she? Mom wear jeans hot.
What?
That's what the comment says. Are those her real kids? Yeah, they fucking cast her real kids. Idiot. Stupid.
Dude, sometimes the comment section's the best part of a video.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Jacob, I know that you're a fan of the commercials. Did I deliver?
Oh, I'd say today was probably your third best.
Wow, I think it's only the third time we've done this.
Yeah, it's the worst.
All right. I don't know. I thought you would have gotten a kick out of these ones. So I liked two of
it
them
was
and
good.
didn't like one.
The second one you showed, actually, I would say it goes in chronological order. I would say first, second, and third for me. I think that the first one you did was just like so obscene and like goofy that it kind of was just like that's what kind of started the segment.
Yeah.
And yeah, that one killed it. The second one was like, it was okay. This one
You
I
didn't
like
like
that you
it?
had like, I mean, it just felt like you forced it, you know?
Oh man. But you did
Yeah.
like the Cascade Platinum Canadian hunk.
Yeah, no, he's the hottest guy I've ever seen. He's Hottie McHot Hut.
You really think so?
No. I don't
He
even
looks like
think
a
he's that
normal
good of
guy,
a looking
right?
dude. Yeah, he just looks like a normal guy.
Alright, well.
1940s rapping, but wait for it. Dude, you're okay. One thing I love seeing is
Yeah.
your recommended YouTube.
It's a bunch of commercials.
Top is your
Do it every night
can
with
you,
Cascade Platinum. That's their new marketing campaign, by the way.
Can you explain to the listeners why your dishwasher is broken?
No?
Top 4 fixes.
What?
Look at your recommended videos. Top 4 fixes.
I don't know why that's there, because my dishwasher is working just fine.
Maybe it's a sign.
There's a dishwasher buying guide. That's some shit that you would, or like, I feel like Scott would watch that too.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't watch that.
Anyway, that's it for the show, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the commercials, and I hope that you enjoyed the news and Jacob's playing, doing, watching. Jacob, do you have any shout-outs?
No shoutouts today.
Whoa, why? What's going on? Are you okay?
Just kidding. Yeah, shout out to my mom, Jax, Jay Henny, Kylie, both my doggos.
You call them doggos?
Kai, yeah,
Nice.
Panda, and that's it. Yeah,
Huh?
Parker next.
Okay. Well, shout out to Scotty. Happy belated birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Shout out to Jacob's mother, Ben's mom, Patricia, Adolfo, Delbert, Jackson, Katie, and shout out to Mr. Lonely, Miggy Smalls, Robert and Tom. Why Not Power Level is alt. And shout out Javad. What's up?
What's up?
Well, anyways, that's it for the show, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Laters.
Night or good morning.
Okay, what do you think my New Year's resolution should be then? You fucking
I don't
bitch.
know. Make an OnlyFans with me.
Alright, my New Year's resolution is to make an OnlyFans with Jacob.